Hey everybody, this is Kara CrossFit Brindle. I'm here with Jim, who is one of our shame experts. He's been talking about shame for over 38 years. So we know as mental health professionals how important this is. Jim's here to talk about an offering he has coming up this fall, and he's been talking about shame in all different countries, all over the world. He's a world traveler, he's a charismatic speaker and trainer. Jim, I can't wait to hear about this offering you have in October.
Yeah, it's going to be in Chicago. So come visit Chicago in person in a wonderful time of the year, October. It's October 12th and 13th, sponsored by the Chicago Center for Emotionally Focused Therapy. You can Google that and find dates and stuff. Um, I believe shame functions in a lot of our work as a hidden barrier. And one of the things that we'll focus on in this workshop is that combo of both visiting our own experience of shame. Let's like kind of learn what's my shame style. People have shame. The human tends to have shame. If you're lucky and don't have toxic levels of shame, as John Bradshaw used to say it, or absorbing levels of shame, if you're not shame prone, we talk about in the literature, um, then it's still important to learn how to catch the soft and hard signs of shame, to be able to recognize them in an individual, a couple, or a family, uh, and to go towards shame, to learn how to go be with people in their shame rather than popping up into our heads. A lot of what I see my colleagues do, um, they're in couples therapy, and one of the partners is falling down into sort of a shame spiral or shame pit. Like I call it like the slip and slide of shame. You just you're going down.
There, yeah.
There's nothing to grab, right? And they want to cheerlead. And they get the partner to say, "There's no reason for you to be ashamed."
Hmm.
Well, unfortunately, what happens to a lot of people, a lot of shame, and if you're one of us, I'm a recovering shameaholic for sure. And I don't mean that facetiously. Is that when I'm told it's silly or dumb or something to feel shame without empathy and compassion first, I just feel now I both have my shame and I feel stupid about having my shame.
Hmm.
Um,
Adds to it, makes it worse.
yeah, and I think we'll talk about therapist shame. I have my shame board of directors. I have my friend Russ Uritia that I can call if I go into a shame spiral during a training, and Russ returns me to love. I have shame in my family life that I can work out with my wife. I call my brother, who reminds me of my innocent self when I was younger. Uh, and we'll talk about how to work with shame early in the therapy process and then how to deepen that work over time. And the feedback I get, and as like you said, I presented on this topic in places as far flung as Turkey, Iran, where I learned presenting to Turkish therapists versus Iranian therapists, um, how what was happening in Turkey right now is a lot of what that people were talking about as being shame related was really fear because of changes in the social political climate versus
Mm-hmm.
the Iranian experience of shame was different. I presented in South Africa, France, Australia, all over the US and Canada. So October 12th and 13th, come visit. Um, it's a beautiful time in Chicago. Chicago is an amazing city. And presented for the Chicago Center for EFT in the past, and they're amazing as hosts of. You'll feel very welcome. We'll get to talk, and you'll do personal experiential work throughout and share with in dyads and small groups. It will not be
Wow.
2 days of PowerPoint.
Yeah,
I
I,
promise.
I appreciate that distinction. I feel like that's a huge selling point of doing the experiential, the hands-on, doing our own personal work. I was hearing that, as well as how do we help our clients and sit in the shame with them. So
And I'll
this sounds
show
like a
some
very
of my
powerful
work.
training.
I will
Hmm.
show my work working with shame, so that you can see some of these things in action with people,
Love
couples.
it. Yeah. So let's be sure to put a link below this video so folks can sign up or find out more information about that training in October. And Jim, it sounds wonderful. I'm gonna have to mark my calendar.
Thank you. Well, you can fly together. I haven't booked my
Yeah,
flights yet, so
there
and
we
you can
go.
meet Patrice. Patrice is coming with me. Well, you met Patrice at the
Wonderful.
training.
Yeah, I
It's
have
been a
met her, but
while.
it's been a while. It's been a
Yes,
while for sure.
she's
Well,
my
wonderful.
shameaholic recovery life partner. So it's a real blessing. Thanks for asking.
Amazing.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll put a link below the video, and everyone, we hope to see you in person at this amazing event. We'll see you
And
later.
Zoom hug, Kara.
Zoom.
Thank you.